So today we're going to be looking at both of these Balogun Future Star cards. He plays for Rems at the minute. He's on loan from Arsenal. And there are two selections. We have a striker and a left wing. We're going to have a look at both of them, compare them in concepts and see which one is the best choice. And then have a look on Footbin as well. So starting off with the first one. He's 5'10", high medium, right-footed, 4-star, 4-star. Can play striker, cam or centre forward. He's got really good finishing stats. Quite good agility and balance, very, very good acceleration and sprint speed, fantastic header and accuracy, and overall looks like an okay card. In terms of traits, we just have a flair, and then compared to his left wing card, he is 5'10" again, of course, high, medium, right foot, 4-star, 4-star, can play left wing, left mid, right wing, or centre forward, and he again has really good acceleration, sprint speed, better agility, by the looks of it, way better passing, but worse shooting, and in terms of traits, flair, and again, 99 header and accuracy, so very, very interesting. Let's go jump onto squad now and have a look at concepts. So as we can see, for face value, the left one, which is the winger, has 4 more pace, 7 less shooting, 10 more passing, 3 more dribbling, same defense, and 7 less physical. In terms of weak foot and skill moves, they are exactly the same. And then obviously positionings are slightly different. We have striker, cam or centre forward, but the left wing can also play centre forward as well. And then when we get to the stats, this is where the big differences start to happen. So starting off, the striker is a little bit slower, but is way better in attack position and finishing shot power. Better in long shots, volleys and penalties. So overall better at shooting, which you'd expect with a +7. Then we get to passing. And as you can see, there is a big difference in passing in terms of crossing, vision, short pass and long pass. There are huge differentials in there. -11 on short pass and about 9 or 8 or even 6, sorry, on short pass and long pass being different there. Then we have the agility and balance, and to be honest, there isn't too much different. You're only getting +2s on most things and +3s on others. So you're basically choosing between whether you want someone who can shoot more or pass more. In terms of treat, we have the same. If we were to have a look at some of the other cards that are special and concept with Balogun at the moment, so let's use his left wing for example. In Ligue 1, there are a few cards that are similar, and this is the reason why I'm kind of leaning more towards the striker version of the card, because we have ourselves here a card that has just come out, which is at Mavadidi, who's also English. Then we have a few other players in here like Diatta as well. We did have ourselves an objective card that was Toko Kambi and a Weah. There are, of course, Simon on the market as well, and Fabre that came out as an SVC a long time ago. So just using those as an example here, if we were to compare, first of all, Balogun to Mavadidi, again, same weak foot, same skill moves, same work rates, a little bit taller, can play left mid, striker or left wing. So this card can play striker or left mid, whereas this one can play centre forward or left wing. In terms of statistics, you can see here they are very similar. Passing is a little bit lacking, but the shooting is way better. The agility and balance is more rounded, and the composure is the same. They both have 80 or 99 header and accuracy, and as well the stamina and jumping is much different. And this one has more traits. So if you were to select this card, you have to remember there is also an Inform 88 rated who is very, very similar, and I've done a review on the channel to compare him. So that is also food for thought. Moving on to our next player, which is going to be Diatta, who got also an 86 rated. So again, similar height, same work rate, same weak foot, same skill moves. In terms of positioning, they play right mid, right wing, left mid, right wing. So very similar again. In terms of attributes, you can see there, the agility and balance and composure, again, very, very similar. The passing's a little bit lacking, but if you were to consider that they are still quite close. Then we have the finishing, which are very, very equal. In terms of shot power being higher, long shots being higher for Diatta, but attack positioning and finishing being a little bit higher for Balogun or Balogun. And then acceleration sprint speed is basically the same. You are lacking in the header and accuracy, but he makes it up for the jumping and stamina and strength. Well, sorry, jumping and stamina altogether, whereas strength is a bit better. And then in terms of traits, we've got nothing. So they are very, very similar. They play on opposite sides. That is the big difference. Then we're going to move down to some objective cards that you might have. So we've got Toko Kambi here, who can play high-low, 3-star, 4-star. So a little bit lacking, but better work rate, 6'1". Can only play left mid or left wing. And if we were to compare his statistics here, way more rounded than compared to Balogun, but obviously a bit lacking in the balance and in the header and accuracy. But he makes it up for the passing overall, and of course the shot power, as well as the ball control, etc. So very, very similar. And again, not many traits. Then we have the Weah, which I was going to look at. We're going to have a look at C1 first. So C1 is on the market at the moment. And again, Same height, less a bit smaller there, but same work rate, same skill moves, same weak foot. But he can play striker, left wing, or left mid, whereas Balogun can only play left mid, etc., etc. Then we go to his attributes, quicker than Balogun, but also very, very good in agility and balance. Same, similar composure. The short pass is a big difference. That's something that's really banging into Balogun's favour here, is his 99 short pass compared to others. But the shot power, the finishing is very, very similar. Okay, a bit lacking in the finishing there. And then we have traits, again, no crazy traits. So he is very similar to what's out. Then we have our two right mids here. We've got ourselves the Weyer, 4-star skill, 3-star weak foot. Same work rates again. Can play basically the same positions. Then we have the statistics here. Kind of similar pace, good agility there for this card. The same, almost the same agility and balance as well. Same as dribbling, ball control, and composure. The short pass and long pass is as close as it can be. And the shot power and finishing is also the same with acceleration sprint speed. This card was an objective, I understand, but it's just to show you their comparison. And in terms of traits, we've only got outside the foot shot extra. So EA are kind of giving us the same cards in terms of SBCs and objective. Then we have Vabre, who we got from an SBC. High, medium, left-footed, 4-star, 3-star. Again, the same work rates and everything like that. Can play cam, right mid, or right wing. So a little bit different compared to this card. And then again, we have very similar composure, dribbling, ball control. Bit less in terms of agility and balance. But again, higher in overall free kick accuracy, crossing. Shorter in the short pass and the long pass again, but curve better. Then his finishing is very, very similar, and his acceleration is very close to his sprint speed. Is the only thing that's really lacking. But then he has more traits. But again, this card was an SBC. So that's why I think I'm leaning more towards the striker role, because if we were to have a look at strikers or forwards in Ligue 1 who are going to be affordable. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. We've got ourselves Neymar, who you can count as a kind of a striker, I suppose. Then we have ourselves a couple more cards that came out. There is a Jonathan David in form. There's our Balogun card. We've got Ben Yedder, who's always going to be in the conversation. There are obviously better versions of Ben Yedder, but we'll just use the cheapest one for now. And you get Terrier a lot as well. And then we have a Penda. So there are a few strikers you could go for, that is for sure. There is the Jonathan David card. So if we were to compare this to some of these cards, these are some top level cards. Obviously Neymar is a bit out of the question. I know he's left mid and left wing, but a lot of people play him up front. And he's got 5-star, 5-star. Same work rate, same height. Can play only left mid at the minute, but as I mentioned in game. But you can see here they're very similar in what they offer. Yes, Balogun offers better finishing and shot power. But we have similar short pass, not the same long pass, but dribbling and composure is much better in Neymar's favour. Then we have a look at traits, and Neymar obviously has a lot more. Yes, I understand Neymar's a goal, but it's just a little example. Then we have Ben Yedder, who has high, low, 5'7", 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill. In terms of, you can only play striker or centre forward. And we have a look at his statistics here. He's got 93, 93, 87. Very, very good compared to Balogun there. And then we have short pass, exactly the same. Long pass, a little bit lacking. But his shooting stats are so close. Yes, he's lacking in the pace, and they are better versions of Ben Yedder. But it is something interesting there, the same with his traits as well. So again, if you didn't want to get Balogun at all, Ben Yedder is a very, very good option. A really, really cheap option would be this Jonathan David. Reason being is high work rates, 5-star weak foot, 4-star, 3-star skill. Play striker or centre forward. And again, very similar to the card that we have. Yes, he's lacking in pace, but he makes up for it in the weak foot in terms of finishing and shooting. Composure is very, very good. Agility and balance is similar, but of course a really high balance on the agility. And very good balance. And in terms of traits for there, David, we've only got outside the foot shot. And that leaves us with our last one here, Apenda. And this is where we're different with the two cards. Is Apenda is high, low, 3-star, 3-star. Play striker or centre forward. You can see there, much better in pace and acceleration. Very, very good overall in terms of agility and balance and dribbling and composure. Very, very similar in that sense. Does lack in the passing, but not that much really for a card that's rated 85. And then we've got 90 finishing and 85. So they're very, very similar and better traits. But he has 4-star, 4-star. And this is the reason why I'm taking Balogun is because he is almost the best version as a striker at the minute that doesn't cost you any coins. Or is very, very good to get. Especially being English as well, it helps you out with chemistry and stuff like that. We do have heroes we could look at, but I kind of didn't want to mention them. So that's what I'm going to go for. In terms of body weight and everything like that, or average body type, sorry, we'll have a look on Footbin now. So we are on the first card, and as you can see here, they don't have the card types loaded in, but this is the left wing version. He does have an average body type, so I would like to know whether he feels clunky or not on the ball. When these cards are out, I will be doing reviews on them. And then we have the striker version, who also has the same body type, of course. So we would like to see if average comes into play. I'd imagine with high agility and balance, being 5'10", it won't really matter too much. But I am also concerned that he may have a silver build. As you can see here, he's got plus 22s, plus 23s, and plus 15s, which is a really good boost. And both the cards have really good agility and balance, so I'd imagine he's going to feel very, very good on the left stick. If you have any more questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of player reviews, icon reviews, pack openings, how to grind, and much more. So hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. See ya!